Good morning, everybody. This is Jay. I'm out at the garden this morning. It's a little later this morning. It's getting warm fast. Central Illinois warmed up a lot yesterday. Garden's drying up pretty good. Everything's starting to come on. I'm just going to walk around here real fast. I hope this camera stays stable. Harvest some turnips, a little cabbage. Cabbage is coming on good. Cauliflower is going to probably go to seed before it heads good, but I'll pick it small. I don't care. I get 40 heads of small cauliflowers better than none, I guess. Marigolds along this edge. Corn. I removed the tassels from that and hand pollinate all of it as good as I can. Genetic stability. I don't know, that's always a question of anything you plant, anything you have nowadays. You don't know where it comes from. I understand people being picky about their seeds. Sometimes I like just take this garden and let the whole thing go to seed. Come back next year and chop it up and just till it all under and let it go. Whatever grows, grows, and do that for 5 years and say, well, then I got some seed that's going to grow in this place, in this garden, that's going to be successful from then on. But, you know, what do I know? I'm just a gardener. There's a bunch of dinosaur kale, whole bunch of pumpkins, seed I say from last year. That's a couple of them are kind of experimental because I actually bought the pumpkins at the grocery store. But they were open pollinated organic. At least that's what they said. So I planted some of them. You know, yeah, the butterflies and the bees, they seem to make a variety of their own sometimes. I guess in that you just keep what you want, the genetics that stay true out of the ones that didn't pollinate, and then you go on and use that. You recognize the differences and then you use them for future studies or whatever you might want to grow that might adapt more to the garden in their area. You never know. But in gardening, I've learned one thing. I've gardened all over the place. In Europe, I've gardened in Virginia, Iowa, Illinois. I've worked in greenhouses, and I still don't know much, but this is a garden. I haven't done a lot to it. I did foliage feed, a little bit of bat guano and kelp and earthworm castings, which I'll probably do that again right before it rains. I'm hoping for rain tomorrow, Saturday. They say storms, but who knows? I haven't watered this at all. I really don't have access to water. I do have a well. I was trying to figure out some kind of a gas pump to pump the water because I don't have a electric on this lot. Will I get it? I don't know. The experiment of this lot is to do it as cheap as possible and with least the amount of hours as possible. But I do spend 3 hours here pretty much every morning. And if I don't come in the morning, then I'm going to come in the evening. Yes, it has a few weeds, and some things went to seed, some things are stunted, and it's an ongoing adaptive process, such as gardening. As one of my old teachers told me, he says, one man's experience in gardening is not the same as another. Similar, but who knows? This will probably be the end of the video. You can see the garden looks pretty good. Wife done already picked up the vegetables, put them in the car. She ready to go. She's hot. So I say, like I always say, peace and have the greatest day ever.